Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. My G's spark trees, lot of drop V. Better boss up and get this money. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera.
Lions fans, Lions Nation, what's going on, man? I got a pretty good topic to talk about real quick. And, you know, it's based off the reports and also, you know, the interview with Brad Holmes earlier. Some of the things that he said, some of the things that Rod Wood said. First and foremost, the uniform situation, not going to happen this season, upcoming season, as, you know, some of us figured. But next season, there's a possibility of some uniform changing. A lot of people want the black jerseys back. Me also, I really like those jerseys. But also a helmet change too. So that's very, very interesting to hear from Rod Wood, because he's a guy, remember, as he said, he's not a football guy, but obviously he's in the meetings and he's everywhere. So, you know, you got to kind of take his word with a little bit of weight to it. When you look at the situation with Brad Holmes and what he said today, as far as, you know, him saying that there has been calls for number 2, nothing serious yet, but business is open. It's open, you know, and, you know, possibility of trading back is an option. Let's just be real. It's an option. So, you know, in a trade back situation, the only way I see a team trading up is to get a quarterback that they think somebody is going to take. And in that instance, it's Malik Willis. It's nobody else but Malik Willis. So, if Malik Willis is the guy in some teams' eyes and they want to trade up, fine. As long as he's not in the Lions' eyes at number 2. I know it is some people that would do it at number 2. You know, you got your opinion, but no, that's just not something that you do at number 2. You have to, you know, move back in order to do that. For instance, let me ask you this. If Malik Willis was in next year's draft, in the quarterback class coming out next year, where would you be taking him? I think he's getting a look simply because of how weak this draft class is, man. There's no other way to put it. You know what I'm saying? It's simply because of how weak this draft class is. Anybody else, you know, any other draft class is probably second rounder, maybe even third, based off what's been shown on film. You know, you can't argue with film, man. You just can't. I don't care about no pro days. I don't care about no combines. All that stuff, you're going to look good. You're just going to look good when you're his type of quarterback. Have you ever heard of a quarterback having a bad pro day? I don't think so. So don't be fooled by the media and the antics. They want to attach them to your team because they're used to the Lions doing these type of things. Now, like I said, if we traded back and he was available, if it was all, you know, gas and smoke and he was available, fine. But no way he's a top 10 quarterback. Absolutely. He's not a top 10 pick. I mean, I will say that. And that's just, I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of sources out there. If you want somebody to blow hot air up your butt, y'all know that's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what it is. And I know for a fact that you Lions fans, a lot of you guys, you don't watch college football. You don't watch film. So I would expect that. I would expect that from you. The oohs and ahs. You reading these stories from these crazy writers and stuff like that. I get it. No. Not worth your number 2 pick. Also, some clips came out about Kyle Hamilton from like 3 years ago. That's just so petty, man. About him, you know, losing speed battles to receivers. And like, come on, bro. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Kyle Hamilton in somebody's defense is going to be a hell of a player. Do I want him at number 2? I still don't want a safety at number 2. It has nothing to do with Kyle Hamilton. Some people feel like he's the most talented in this draft. He had a hell of a tape, obviously, but I still don't want a safety at number 2. I want an edge rusher, flat out. Simple and plain. I want an edge rusher. I don't care if you go and get a safety or 2. We ain't rushing the quarterback. Everybody's gonna suffer. I've been saying this to y'all every single year, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I want an edge rusher. So, man, it's gonna be interesting to see if a team actually pulls that trigger. I don't understand. I don't see a player in this draft worth trading up for. And then I told you guys about the reports that the Jaguars are seriously considering Trayvon Walker. Now, for me, the question is between who's available for the Lions at 2 if we don't make a trade. Because if they do something like that and Aiden Hutchinson is there, are you still going to go get Aiden Hutchinson as a Lions organization? Or are you going to get Thibodeau? Or are you going to go somewhere else? So many questions. So many questions, man. You know, some people just ain't sold on Aiden Hutchinson. A lot of people lately have not been sold on Kayvon Thibodeau. You know, all that hype, it kind of went down. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of mock drafts with him outside of the top 5. So this is definitely going to be a tricky situation, man. And it's going to be one that goes to the wire. It really is, man, because you don't know what's a smoke screen and what's not. That's just how the draft goes. We always get surprised out of somewhere. You know, like I said, and it's still not out of the question for them to get an offensive lineman. And some people thought it was a done deal with the move that they made, but that's only 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So that's still not out of the question either. So, you know, like I said, we just keep our eye on this thing, man. And as I told y'all before, the more and more reports come out, the more and more, you know, you'll see my face. And I'll give my opinion on what I think the Lions should do and what I think they're going to do. But I still absolutely believe that they're going to go defense. I think they're still going to go edge rusher. I think that's what they have their eyes set on as far as our top pick. Now, quarterback with one of the later picks, maybe. Receiver, maybe. But right now, with our top pick, I believe it's still going to be somewhere on that defense side of the ball. So, with that said, man, let me know in the comment section what you guys think, man. Do you think the Detroit Lions will find a trade partner? Is anybody crazy enough to trade up in this draft class, which is terrible to me when it comes to quarterbacks and certain positions, but it's very deep when it comes to defense. So, like I said, it also makes it a reason not to want to trade up because you can get your guy this season. The defensive side of the football in this draft is pretty deep. So, unless it's a quarterback, which none of them I don't see as trade worthy. I just think things go the way they should go. But yeah, leave it in the comments, man, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.